Hi, this is Mami from WiWU Middle East, and thank you for tuning in, whether you are watching on our YouTube channel or any other media outlet out there. So today we will be doing another review, and that will be for the WiWU P50 multi-channel stereo thunder speaker. So this is one of our Bluetooth speakers in the market right now, and so we'll be doing the unboxing and of course check out the features that comes with this Bluetooth speaker. So without taking too much time, let's dive right into it. All right, this is the P50 multi-channel stereo thunder speaker, and so before we go ahead, I'd like to mention that the box comes wrapped up in a plastic paper. It doesn't come opened like this. It's just that we already opened this one, but it comes wrapped up in a plastic paper to keep it tight in place. And so before we go into taking out the speaker from the box, I just want to take you through so you see some of the details, or you see the details that are written on the box. And so starting off, we have the WiWU logo right here. We have deep bass, and then here we have the Thunder P50, and then here we have just some details. The other side here, I think there's just some specifications, and if we look right here, we have the Thunder speaker P50 multi-channel stereo, of course. So that is basically the functions that are written on the box. So right now we will go ahead to take out the speaker, and so we can see what the speaker has to offer. All right, so starting off, I just want to comment on the box. The box is quite thick. The box is quite thick. It's approximately let's say 2 millimeters thick. If you can see here through the camera, it's quite thick, and like it is not too thick and not too thin. It is just in between. Like it's just enough to make sure everything is rigidly in place. And so let's just go right ahead to open it. And so this is just like a cushion to hold the speaker in place so that it doesn't dangle inside. Let me just keep this aside. And so let's go right ahead to take it out. So I will just keep it. This is the speaker right here, and so I'll just keep it aside, and then let's see if there's anything more in the box. And so going and so taking out everything that's in the box, we have this little carton here. And so this is another cushion. This one just keeps it in place below, while the other one that I showed you before keeps it in place above. So we'll just keep it aside. And so looking at this one, this is just like a small box. This contains the cables that are needed to get this speaker running. Of course, as you can see right here, we have this cable, and right inside this small box we have the user manual that will allow you to go about this speaker even if you're not taught how to use it. So we're just going to keep this manual aside. And so here we have the aux to aux cable, as you can see right here. This is aux to aux cable, and here we have, this is the USB to Type C. So this is for charging purpose. The USB to Type C is for charging purpose, and the aux to aux is for connectivity purpose. And so we're just going to elaborate about this more as we move ahead. So I'm just going to keep this little box aside. And so we have the carton right here, and so I'm just going to keep the carton aside as well. I'm just going to keep the box aside as well. So basically what comes out of this box is the speaker itself, and then we have the aux to aux cable, which is used for connectivity, and then we have the USB to Type C cable that is used to power up the device, of course. So that's just it, including the user manual. So the user manual, these two cables, and then the speaker itself. So we'll just go ahead to elaborate on the different components. And so starting off with this cable, this is actually used to charge up your, power up your, this is actually used to power up the Bluetooth speaker, as we mentioned before. So this is a Type C, as I mentioned earlier, and what you basically do, you have this port right here. You can see it is quite covered here. The cover is quite rigid. You just flip it open, as you can see, and here you have the aux you have the aux, you have the TF, and you have the DC 5 volt. This means this is where all the connectivity happens. So even your charging, you want to connect your aux cable, you want to connect your TF and stuff, is through this place. And so to charge this device, you simply plug your Type-C cable right here, and then you can use any power supply, that power source that takes the USB port, that takes the USB plug. So we will just go right ahead. So that's it for the charging cable. It's just to plug and then you charge it. So we'll put this aside. And so if you want to use for the aux cable, this is for the purpose of connectivity, as I mentioned before. And so what you basically do, if you want to connect your aux cable, still right here you have the aux port right here. You can plug this like this, and the other end you can connect it to whatever, maybe your device that you want to connect, whatever component that you would like to connect this end to. And so that's it about this aux cable. So it's just for the purpose of connectivity. And so let me keep this aside. All right, so when you're done, you can just flip in this cover right into place and it fits perfectly. So this is the speaker, and so that is everything that comes with it, and we have elaborated. So we'll just go ahead to actually digest the speaker itself. So talking about the speaker itself, as we can see, it is a gigantic speaker, as we all can see here. You can tell by the way I'm holding, you can see my hands can't go through, like they cannot touch each other. Look at it behind and look at it in front, so you can tell how big this is. And so the size, like the diameter is approximately 18 centimeters and the height is approximately 20 centimeters. So that's how big this speaker is. And so looking at it, you can see the smooth finish. I mean, the curved design is like really smooth, and it's kind of, you know, reflective, you know, when it is off, as you can see right here. You have here the Thunder, WiWU and stuff. Let's go around. As you can see, here is the bass speaker right here, and you have the tweeters around this area. So this is the bass, and the other speakers are centralized around this area. So you can see these are the like the support, like when you want to place it on the floor, it's made in a way where you have this rubber bands here that will allow it to stand without moving. Even if you're playing it with high volume, you know, if you're playing it will give some sort of vibration, but then these tiny rubber bands here allow it to stay in place while you play your speaker. And so talking about the buttons right here, it is quite straight to the point. As you can see, you have the power button right at the center, and then here we have the next and the previous, and also the volume up, the volume down. And here we have the mode. If you want to change the mode, of course, Bluetooth, whichever mode, you have to change it here. And right here we have the color switch, because this speaker comes with like a LED display, like display light. It comes with a display light, and so you use this to switch the colors, to put whatever color you want. And right here we have the answer call button, and also the play and the pause button. So let's just power up the device, and so we can continue. And so if to power up the device, you simply just touch this power button right here. As you can see, you just touch it for like a few seconds and it lights up so beautiful like this. So to power it off, you simply just touch the button again, and then it goes off. And so when you put it on, of course, you would hear the sound, like some sound that comes on, and when you are putting it off, you get another sound. So let's do it one more time so you can see. So you could hear the sound that is on, and then this LED light comes on. And so to put it off, you still get another sound again that lets you know that the device is off, and of course the light goes off as well. All right, so moving forward, I'm just going to connect my device right now so we can play something, and of course we, you know, try out the different functions that are on this speaker. So I'm just going to power it on now. All right, I'll place it on the table, and here is my device. This is a Samsung mobile, but it is compatible with a wide range of devices: mobile phones, tablets, iPads, laptops, computer, TV, and you know, any Bluetooth connectivity device that goes with the Bluetooth speaker, you can pretty much connect this speaker with. And so let me just go right ahead to pair it up. So I'm just going to search it right now. And so I put on my Bluetooth, and of course let me just pair it right now. And so the Bluetooth name is going to be P50. So right now it is paired. You could see that when it pairs up, of course a different light pops up, you know, to indicate that something has happened. So that's how smart this Bluetooth speaker is. So when you pair up, when you take an action, it will give like an LED light change to indicate that you've taken an action. So right now I've paired my device, and so the name is P50. So I can go ahead right now to play something so we can get the sound. Alright, so if you noticed while the music was playing, you could see that the display light was changing. But if you want to change the display lights to what you like, you can just click right here and you'll see that the display light will be flipping up. And to increase the volume, just as I said, you just double tap here. You can see that when you double tap it, and then it is taking the volume down. And so to increase the volume, of course, so as you can see right here, to play the next track, you simply just click next or previous, of course. But because I'm playing on YouTube and we have some ads running up, so the ads just interrupted. But then to go to the next track, if you're playing maybe from your playlist on your phone, you just click this button or once, you know, like you click it once and it's gonna go to the next track. But if you want to decrease the volume up and down, you tap it, just tap it as much as you want the volume to go down or as much as you want the volume to come up. And to pause it, like now I just paused it. If I want to press play, of course I can just play directly from here. So I'm pausing it and I'm playing it simultaneously. It is playing right from my device. And so if a call was to be coming in, of course, if a call was to be coming in, I can just use this same button here, right here, to answer the call. So it is pretty much straight away. And if you want to change the mood, then you simply just press right here, and then the different modes will change from Bluetooth to aux and back forth, whichever mode you would like to use. So that is pretty much it about this speaker, as I said. So the functions are quite straight away. You have everything made right here at the top. It is easy to access, and the touch is very sensitive. So the least touch, you see that everything is on and running. So if I just give it one touch, then you see right here, if I just put my hand just a little bit, it is off. And if I put it just for a split second, and then it comes on back. And then here our LED light change, and then here our mood change, here our call answer or our pause and play button, here back or forward, or let me say next or previous, here volume up, volume down. That is pretty much about the functions. We have the battery capacity is 12,000 milliampere, and then it has 5.0 Bluetooth connectivity, and the sound is a true wireless stereo sound system. It has like 360-degree surround sound. It has aux in, USB port. It has a memory card slot. It has hands-free function, FM function, and then it has the music dazzle color lamp. As you can see, this is a dazzle color lamp that you know, flips the different colors that you want to use. And also talking about the speaker, here we have three speakers actually. One is a 3.5 inbuilt 3.5 inch 30-watt woofer, and then it has two 2.5 inch 10-watt tweeter speakers to ensure that you have a great surround sound and a great experience when you use this speaker. So it is quite compatible with all ranges of devices, from mobile phones, tablets, iPads, to laptops, to computers, to TVs. Like a wide range of devices are pretty much compatible with this Bluetooth speaker. So that's just it about the WiWU multi-channel stereo Thunder speaker. Alright, so that was it for the review of the WiWU P50 multi-channel stereo Thunder speaker. And in case during the review you had some questions, please kindly leave them in the comment section of this video and we will get right back to you. And also it is good to know that we have this item as well as every other WiWU items on wholesale and on retail throughout the Middle East and beyond. And if you happen to be in Dubai, where we have our showroom, you can grab this item as well as every other WiWU items by simply visiting our showroom at 10th Street 2, Fridge Al Mura, Dera, Dubai. But if you are not in Dubai or you can't make it to our showroom, you can still grab this item as well as every other WiWU items by simply visiting our official website www.wiwu.ae. And again, it is good to know that we have the WiWU mobile application on Google Play Store and on App Store, and so you stand a chance to claim a 50% discount on the very first purchase you make on the WiWU application. So rush now to Google Play Store or App Store, download the application for free, make your very first purchase so you can claim your 50% discount. And if you would like to reach out to us directly, you'll find the contact details in the description section of this video. And do make sure to follow us on all social media platforms at WiWU Middle East or WiWU International. And lastly, do make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube right now, or you hit the follow button if you're watching on any other social media outlet out there, so you don't get to miss out on all the updates we put on a daily basis, such as giveaways, special discounts, and general information. And again, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get an immediate alert anytime we upload. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.